whenever we don't have other sound guys. He's a, he's a roadie, I would say. Also, he's a, I mean, of course, he's our father, so he supports us in anything we do. But I would say that, I mean, he's just a big part of our band. He's just a.
So you said you guys do what he says essentially, but do you ever disagree with what he says, but you do it anyways? Or you ever kind of like, no, maybe that's not the best idea?
I mean, yeah. I mean, every once in a while, I'd be like, I mean, we have our little father-son arguments, but also like, he would, tell me something to do on the guitar, but like, Dad, like, no, I don't like that. But I mean, we trade off of each other, I would say. But I mean, in the end, he's always going to be there for us, and he's always going to be a big part for 24/7.
Is he a musician also?
He actually used to play guitar until I picked up the guitar. Then he taught me for a little, and then he sent me off to lessons, and then he stopped playing guitar after that. So.
Do you think he's ever too much of a stage dad where he gets annoying, or is it just dad being dad?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that at all. I would say he cares for us, so it's like I would say dad being dad, but also he sees our potential, so he does push us, and maybe it may bother us at times, but I mean, I think it helps a whole bunch because he's our dad and he's our manager. He's there to help us, I would say. So.
Okay. What kind of relationship do you and Mateo have off the stage when you're not playing music? What kind of relationship do you guys have?
Matthew and I are very, I would say we're very close brothers. I mean, our relationship that you could see with us on the stage also shows how our relationship is off the stage. When we're close, he gets on my nerves a lot. I mean, I pick on him a lot.
What's something he would do that bugs you?
Oh my gosh. Well, honestly, about Matthew, he doesn't know when to stop. Like if he sees something that aggravates me, he's gonna keep on poking at that, make jokes about that until I'm like fed up. I'm like, Matthew, I'm about to knock you out. Like, what the heck? But
what's the last thing he annoyed you about?
The last thing that he annoyed me about?
Yeah.
I remember just recently in our pool, we were having like a little volleyball game in the pool, and then I like hit it out of the pool, and he was just like, wow, you suck. I can't believe you did that. And he just goes on and on about it. It's like, but you gotta love him though. I don't know, he's a funny dude. I don't know.
When you guys are playing music or rehearsing, or it's all about business, and does he do the same thing? Will he annoy you to the point of pissing you off? Does he push your buttons, or is he about the business at hand?
Oh, I mean, every once in a while, there's always that tension that could build up. I mean, there's times I'm like, why didn't you do that fill or something? Yeah, I would say it's also about the business, but I mean, we're still brothers, so we're going to argue no matter what. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you said that you write all the music. You do 100% of the music and lyrics is all yours?
Oh no, okay. I write all the music musically, like all the guitar riffs, everything, all the music musically. The lyrics, I would say, is written. I think the whole band kind of puts their own flavor into the lyrics. It's kind of like a group. Yeah. There's a few songs I wrote. There's a few songs that the singer Josh wrote also by himself. But the majority is like all our thoughts together, I would say.
Okay, so take me through the creative process. Say like you or Josh or somebody comes up with a new song, like you guys have a band meeting. How is it presented, and how do you guys like talk it out?
Well, usually if we have some cool lyrics, we'll have a band meeting, and I mean we'll sit down, we'll like look at the lyrics or at the guitar riff or something, and we'll just try to pick out where we can go with this. You just gotta try, keep on trying until you find that right lyric or that right riff that you can build off to like create a whole song. And there are times when it's just me playing guitar, and then I play something that, oh, I really like that. So I call Matthew up, hey Matthew, get on the drums, I'm gonna try this riff out. And then we build off that, and then we get Josh to come help write lyrics, Christian to come write lyrics and fill in the bass line. I mean, it just builds off from what we each start, I would say.
Okay, how does it play out if somebody brings up an idea that people don't like? Like, how do you shoot somebody down?
Well, I mean, there are times like that. If something if I say Christian plays some riff and I'm like, I don't like it, I don't want to say we kind of blow it off. We're just like, I don't know. We'll try something different. We just kind of try to go in the other direction, I would say. But
okay, so I mean, you guys are experienced, but you're also young. Do you think, like, mature-wise, you're able to handle it? Do people see when you get hurt? Are you able to overcome it? Like, when people don't agree with people, like, emotionally, what's the toll it does take on you guys?
I mean, we all have our arguments, but I mean, we definitely are able to get over them. I mean, yeah, there's times like I know that Matthew and I annoy Christian a lot, just picking on him or whatever. But you know, we know we're all like friends, family and friends. But we eventually do get over it pretty quick, I would say.
Do you think that you and Matthew have a tighter bond because you're brothers as opposed to your bond with as band members, not as family, that's obvious, but as band members because he's your brother versus like you and Josh or you and Christian?
I mean, I would. We're really close as a band, but I would say that me and Matthew have that special, I guess you could call it bond, or that special chemistry between us that, I mean, we've been playing together for so long. I mean, I know when he's going to do this little thing. He knows when I'm going to add this little thing. So it's always been there with us. And it's always been there. It's always been easy to, I guess you could say, feed off each other when we're playing live or just practicing or anything. So.
Okay. Where would you like to see your band go in the future?
Wow. I would just really love to get to that stage where, you know, people all around the world could like, oh, let's listen to 24/7, and then as they listen to their songs, they could relate to them and be like, that's really cool. I mean, of course, like our music, but also be able to relate to the lyrics we send out and like to how the music goes with it, you know, the mood and feeling of it. It'll just be cool because knowing that I'm a big fan of music and I love to relate to songs, just to have, you know, fans that relate to our music, just how I relate to music to other artists. Okay.
And then lastly, like, for somebody who's never heard your music before, how would you describe it?
We are 24/7 is we're like a young rock, kind of funky at times band. I would say we're just a young rock, energetic band that's ready to play whenever.
How would you describe your style of music?
Style, I would say it's a rock. I don't know, just like a solid rock. I don't really understand. We're kind of our own rock type, I would say. I mean.
Okay, you're trying to reinvent the rock wheel, essentially.
Yes, yeah, we're definitely a rock band now. So.
Okay, perfect. Let me get you to introduce yourself one more time, and just your name, you're the guitarist for 24/7.
All right. Hey, I'm Nikko Vallejo. I'm 15 years old, and I'm the lead guitarist for 24/7.
All right, perfect. Okay, dude, you can stop recording. We're good.
Okay.